Hi, Terence.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming and giving your precious time today. I know today we had the book launch. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm so honored and thrilled to have you and have the opportunity to interview you. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Well, I thank you. I thank you for taking the time during your busy schedule as well. So I really do appreciate this. Thank you very much.
In this interview, actually, I have kind of very quick, small questions for you.
Okay.
I'll not take much of your time. I know you're a busy man. So can we just jump right into it?
Absolutely. Dive right in.
Okay. So the first question is, what inspired you to write?
Interesting. Inspiration of writing has always been in everybody, except the expression of the inspiration is what people lack. So I always believe that if I was inspired to write, why would I write? Is it for the public to hear or for me to get relief from my pain?
Wow.
Right? So the way I see it, I said, let's put it out so that I can inspire people. I don't want them to endure my pain from my story, but I want them to live within their story with hearing my words.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. I don't know what should I say. I'm like awestruck. Okay. That's beautiful. Okay. So coming to the next question, who or what were your greatest strengths?
With regards to
the process,
with regards to writing the book, or with regards to write the chapter? Well, which one is it?
Like your strengths, what actually was your greatest strength which helped you to write this this chapter in this book?
Chapter. Interesting. So I have to break everything down into format, if you don't mind, because it's important. Because when you say strength, people say, okay, show me your muscles, right? Right? Dolly the cow. Okay. So I believe the strength is actually an inner strength.
Wow.
Your inner strength has to derive from what you want to pull out of you to make a statement. So I've been working on writing books. I've been working on my poetry. I've been doing this for many years. So I do write poetry as well. So I realized that as you get older, they say you get wiser. I say time is running out. So I say time is running out. So get your bucket list and start pulling what you want from that bucket list to inspire those who haven't reached that point of understanding.
Wow.
So that's what gave me the inner strength to write this chapter. And of course, the association of the people who I affiliated with in Landed for Success, that gave me also a lot of inspiration.
Wow. Wow. It's so great to, know from you, like you're such a different perspective of strength that I got to know, the different perspective of what strength actually means to someone. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to say a lot of beautiful today because I just feel whatever you're saying, it's like so beautiful. Anyways, so coming to the next question, it's like, how did you feel sharing your story through Landed for Success? Because I know you were doing poetry and all those writing other stuff. What made you choose Landed for Success to write this chapter?
Well, I'm going to tell everybody this story for their own benefit. So really listen carefully, because everyone has a story to tell.
Sure.
But there's a bunch of things that hold them back. It's either the fear, why should I tell the world my life? Okay, the money, okay, cost 25, 30,000 to write a book, right? And where will it be shown? How will it be portrayed? So the strength that you get out of all this and the motivation is by the surroundings of the people that you're with. When I met Landed for Success and I saw Gordon and Jay Jayakathanan, and I saw the vision of reaching out to help people,
Mhm.
that inspired me. And
Wow.
I said, if that inspiration of two people can bring out to others,
Mhm.
and if ever you're down here in Canada and come to our events, you will just feel that you're in a big family.
Mhm.
It's just like being in a big family.
Mhm.
And they're all strangers, but it's so united and it's so encumbersome to each other. Everybody reaches out. What can I do for you? You know, and it doesn't happen in today's economy and today's society. So
Very
that's
true.
what inspired me. You know, I said, this is a good platform to bring out the book, number one. Number two, I felt it's very nominal. It's
Mhm.
not expensive at all. You know,
Mhm.
it's I think it's $1,200. So it's nothing to get your voice out. And
Mhm.
I always believe one thing in life, if you can touch one person and make a difference, you've done all that you should be doing on this earth.
Wow. Very true. Very true. If half of the population actually inspire the rest half, everyone is elevated. Beautiful thought.
I'll give you another beauty for that. And I remember last time I spoke to you about it, and you said Vajiva. I remember what I told you the last time. I said my job on this earth is three. Remember those? The first thing I said, I get up in the morning and I thank our maker, whoever it might be,
Mhm.
for giving me the air to breathe in. Because if I didn't have that air, I'd be dead. Simple, right? The second thing is what I do is I go out and I make three people laugh every day,
Wow.
minimum. So if I get three people to laugh every day and everyone followed my process,
Wow.
this world would be an extremely happier place.
Oh my God.
And the third thing I say is that no crying.
That's beautiful. That's just beautiful.
The third thing I tell everybody that in my lifetime, I will not achieve it. I will not achieve it. But I wish that I can bring out the message strong enough that one day no one on our earth or in our world would not go to bed without at least one meal in their stomach.
Oh,
At least
oh
one.
my God. Oh my God. I should talk to you every day. It's so inspiring. It's just a next level thing. I'm like, I don't have words. I'm like, so I'm myself, I'm feeling so blessed that I'm actually interviewing you, because this point in time, I feel so inspired and motivated. Such positive things you have said. Oh my God. This
But
is
it makes sense, right? Doesn't it?
totally,
You know,
totally,
it makes,
completely.
as Shilpi, it makes absolute sense. And if people just
Absolutely.
have to think logically and think from the heart of giving and not receiving, we'd be so much richer, wouldn't we not?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't do anything with the intention of return on investment.
Absolutely, you know, help others.
Love and serve. Oh
Yeah.
my God. I'm like you're blown away with all your answers. Okay,
You are very welcome.
because I had some sort of questions that I had for you. So one, you're already, you have inspired. I'm pretty sure the people who will be watching it will be so inspired. But I really want you to answer another question. I think
Please.
some of us really, really need it. You know, those who are still not yet there.
Okay.
So my next question is, what would you say to those people who have a story? Everyone has a story, have a story, but are not yet there. You know, they're not taking that step to become that author or co-author in the next volume. So what do
You
you say?
know, that's a very, very beautiful question because you said it yourself. Everyone has a story. But what takes not everybody becoming an author? So you see the leap from a story to becoming an author. So that's the in-betweens that people fall in the pit. They fall in the pit of the uncertainty of what if, why, I can't. Many people are so scared. Many people are so fearful. So
Mhm.
my simple question to everybody, I mean everybody, if you feel you have a story, that means you feel you have yourself. if you feel you have yourself in your self-being to do good for humanity, what's stopping you from reaching out to do it? So it's important for everybody who's listening to understand it's not the complexity of the situation to make the decision, yes or no. It's about you understanding you.
Beautiful.
Make sense?
Absolutely. I think I would have got some Guinness Book of World Record if people were giving me how many times I said beautiful in this interview today. Every answer of yours has ended with a beautiful from me. It's amazing thought that you have. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Like seriously beautiful. I mean, it is just not that I want to exaggerate and say, but it's so inspiring. Though I have one more question for you.
Please,
Before
please.
I go to the silly stuff. I have silly stuff as well for you.
I
So,
love silly stuff.
okay. So how do you exactly feel today? The book is launched, and how do you feel about that? Like, what is the feeling from morning? What did you feel? I want to know a little bit about that.
You know, and you're going to feel it too, because you were in book 3, Untold Stories. So I'm going to give you a head start on this, especially for those people who haven't experienced it. Because to become an author and then to wait for your book launch and then to experience the launch, I didn't expect that to happen to me because I've never launched a book. This is my first book, right? And first chapter, forget about the book, it's the first chapter in a book. But last night, I got goosebumps. Last night, my gut got knotted up, my stomach got knotted up. And I'm saying, what's going on, man? What's going on? So then in the morning when I got up, I was so excited. I said, 11 o'clock, how come we don't start at 9? So what I felt, and I'm telling this just honestly between you and me, I felt like it was the first time when I was with my girlfriend and I was going to ask her to marry me. You know what I mean? It was such a nervous system in my system that I couldn't go ahead and express it. So I was actually nervous today when we started, and I've been on thousands of shows and events, but because it was so personal. And I just wish, and I could feel most of the authors, that they could feel that personalization of their story and how it's going to reach to the public. It's a great experience. And I was talking to Gordon today, and I told him this is the different chapter I've opened. It's not only about writing a chapter in the book, it's about life itself.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. I'm really like, I have to mention this, that I am so super excited after seeing all these. I'm like, already I have started the process of, co-authoring in the next volume, Untold Stories, volume 3. I'm so excited after seeing everything today. I'm like even more excited. I'm like, oh my God, when, my book would be the book where I'll be a part of it will be released. I'm like, when the fall of 2022 is coming, and I really like, I would really take an opportunity here and thank Jay and Gordon for actually creating this platform for people who'd be watching this and they don't know who Jay and Gordon are. They are the co-founder of Landed for Success, and Terence is a founding member of Landed for Success. People should know this as well. And and I really want to thank them for giving this platform, because I have been hearing from authors how they are feeling, and when people can feel that joy, it's amazing. It's amazing.
You know what's going to happen, and because I know most of the people, most of the authors, but once you come into a book and you are with authors that are of a high profile, like Sir John Shin, you know what I mean? Like the man has made it in life, and he's made it really well in life. He was talking today, we were on the call, I'm sure you heard him. One of his businesses last year did $46 million $467 million in business.
Wow.
Okay, $467 million. It's uncanny. I had this other gentleman, Keith Williams, his story 28 months ago, he didn't have money for gas in his car.
Oh, wow.
And now he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. So when you become part of that story, So you become part of that oomph, you know? You become part of that oomph, you know? Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it's like if you're with Tony Robbins, say, or if you're with Oprah Winfrey, you know, in her book, you become that personality. And I'm telling you, it takes over because you go, wow, how could I from nowhere be somewhere? Just by writing a chapter in a book. And that's why you said correctly, thanks to Gordon and thanks to Jay. If that was not started by them, it wouldn't have been us telling the story to the world.
True, true. Okay, so now we have done a lot of serious talk. I have some very silly questions. I'm very inspired from Gordon though, and I have taken that idea from him, and I have come up with some silly questions of my own. So it's a rapid fire. You don't have much time. Just say it, and you just add a why to it. Okay, why it is, and like what it is and why. So the first question is your favorite book.
My favorite book would be Think and Grow Rich.
Why?
Why? Because it tells a story about getting into the depth of why a person comes from nowhere to being a somebody.
Wow.
Becoming notable.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Why?
Because my heart is true.
Wow. Okay. Your favorite pastime and why?
My favorite pastime is actually fishing or singing. You know, I'll take fishing. I'll take fishing for a change. Yeah. Why is it? Because I'm by myself in my own thoughts with Mother Nature.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. It was amazing opportunity for me to interview you. Trust me, I've learned so much and I cannot wait. To be very honest, I've been so occupied. I did not get an opportunity to read the stories myself as of now, but I am really sure and certain that today I will. And I'm so, so thankful that you gave your precious time here. Thank you so much.
You're very, very, very welcome. Before you go, I just want to give you a little in-depth of the poetic side of me.
Oh, wow, sure.
Okay? I won't spend more than a minute because some will be in the book, some won't. Yesterday, I put my glasses on. So just think when I say these words, okay? And this is all coming from my soul.
Oh, wow.
An orchestra only sounds beautiful when all are in sync. Be your own conductor in life, and the world will sing with you.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Another one. The purpose of life was guided, not given. The purpose of life was guided, not given. I am a pearl in my own oyster for the world to share.
Oh.
I am a pearl in my own oyster for the world to share. And life is not what you choose it to be, but the end results are the cause of your own consequence.
Oh, wow. I would like to get the copy where you write your poetry. I would like that copy as well.
It just goes in a format that I think, see, telling a story, right? Telling a story is okay, but people are trying to look at something for themselves, right? So, but when you tell poetry and it's how you express poetry, then people think of it. And I always tell people, if you read a poem once, you'll never get it. If you read it twice, you'll think of getting it and you'll say, then all of a sudden it'll grab you. It'll just grab you and you say, I can relate to that. And then that's what will happen. So my last one was, it's part of it's in the book. And this is a beauty. I don't know how I came across it. Life is like a snapshot.
Okay.
Just focus on what's important. Capture the great times. Develop on the negatives. And if things don't work out, just take another shot.
Oh. Inspiring. Really, really inspiring.
Thank you for your time, my dear. I really appreciate it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for giving your time. Thank you so much.
I thank you very much for taking the time because
I would like to thank all the people who would be watching this, and please go and get the copy of the book because I cannot myself wait to read all these inspiring stories. Oh my God. So don't miss the
Actually,
chance.
yeah,
And
I really appreciate that, because that's important, because I didn't know when we started and released this morning at 11 o'clock, we were sitting at 78 position. But there's many other authors and other books out there. At the present time, we're sitting at number 2.
oh wow.
At number 2. So we definitely want to get to number 1. And it's very simple to get a copy. You know, it's
Yeah.
$2.99 Canadian, or $2 and I believe 36 cents US. And you can get it off Amazon, or you can go to Kindle Unlimited. If you have an account, it's free. And just support being an
Just
author for
support.
yourself.
Yes, just support.
You know,
Yes,
just support. Thank
exactly.
you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care,
Bye.
lady. Bye-bye.